Welcome to CoinBook. My name is Calvin Waite, and I trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for a living. My goal is to help you guys to become better traders and to help you see opportunities within the crypto markets. So please subscribe. I would love for you to be a part of the community that we are building.
Wow, another day, another Bitcoin breakout. This is looking awesome. So look at this. We had the 50 cross above the 100 today. We are officially in a green zone. So we are now going from green zone. This white zone was because our 50 started sloping downward, and then we were below the 100. Now all of our averages are in alignment. They're all in the right order. They're all heading up. This is key bull market scenario. So this is awesome. So a couple of things that I wanted to re-emphasize. One is I really like how far away we are from that, from the 50-day. 50-day is at 11,182. If we do find support off of the 50-day whenever we turn around, we would like to have this 50-day just as high as we can get it, and to have it at 11,002 pulls down, reduces our downside, which is a positive. And I know everyone gets so excited seeing these massive candles and these big runs without a rest. I want to make the argument that we have not recovered at all. So this was a consolidation where there was a recovery. There's a slight downward slope to this section. There's nothing downward about this. So this is a continuation completely. This is all the same run. So anytime you get a big long run without a rest, there's a time that there'll be a break. And that break, I will argue, and I have argued before, it is right here. This back here in June and July of 2019, these highs right here of 13,880, 13,355, this is where we're going to find resistance. Make no mistake about it. That is exactly what's going to happen. There has to be a slowdown here because giant moments like that are always revisited. So as awesome as this is, and we're loving these nice numbers, don't get too excited because we will have a slowdown near 14,000 for sure. And then we'll need a chance to take a break. And I'm hoping that this is our line. I'm hoping that our support is at 12.3. So that's what my opinion is on Bitcoin. Pretty exciting day though. This is awesome. Back to the green zone. Solid candle today. Everybody's happy. This is everybody FOMOing into Bitcoin today. So I discovered something and wanted to share it with all of you guys. So look at these two charts. The top chart is our Bitcoin dominance, and our bottom chart is Ethereum. And I want you to see that if I put any other chart down here, so let's try some of the other big ones. Let's go with XRP. See how there's not much correlation here? And then let's try Bitcoin Cash. There's a little more correlation. Like correlation meaning that they're almost mirrors of each other, but there's sections when Bitcoin dominance is going down and Bitcoin Cash is also going down. But it is uncanny, the similarity of the mirroring on Ethereum. So look at this. As Bitcoin dominance comes down, Ethereum comes up. As Bitcoin dominance goes up, Ethereum goes down. Up, down, up, down. They are seriously, insanely opposite of each other. Like, these are absolutely crazy. So the question is how does this give us an edge? Can this help us in some way when we are trading? And I argue that it helps give us a little bit of a parameter. So let's look at it this way. At the very tip top of Bitcoin dominance, our high was 69, about 69. That was our all-time high for this year. Well, I guess we'll still use this point here. And then our Ethereum, it had a low of 0.021. So let me grab a calculator and let's just kind of see if there's any information we can garner from this. So if we go from a high of 69 and a low of 57 and a quarter. So let's take 69 . Yeah, so we had a 17% decline is what we had. So we declined 17%, and in that same move, we went from 0.021 to a high of 0.405 pretty much. So we had a 93% gain when Bitcoin dominance dropped 17%. These numbers are amazing. Bitcoin dominance, the reason Bitcoin dominance moving just a little bit can affect the rest of the market so much is because Bitcoin has such an enormous market cap and it just dwarfs everything else. And so a couple percent move in Bitcoin, like in the past it's really been 2 months really, that we've felt the pain of Bitcoin dominance just taking off. The alt markets have really suffered. And Ethereum doesn't really show it a lot. I mean, you can see that there's been a pretty good sell-off. If we actually go the other way, that was the other thing I wanted to check. So if we say, all right, what is our price today divided by our 0.04057? Ethereum has dropped off 26.5%. And this 26.5% drop from the top is how much increase in Bitcoin dominance? So we're down here at our 57 and a quarter, and we're at. So if we take our 62.86 and 57 and a quarter, Bitcoin dominance increasing 10% has taken 27% off of our Ethereum value. So the interesting thing is that if we watch Bitcoin dominance, it's going to give us an indication. It'll definitely tell us where Ethereum is going, but it'll also tell you when the broad market is going to have its turnaround. And so if we had we had an amazing altcoin rally, May, June, July, August, September. So we had like 3.5, 4 months of Bitcoin dominance dropping, and the alts just had a party. Well, now that we have Bitcoin dominance going up 10%, we may find a slowing here. I mean, there's definitely, this is a resistance point here. So we may slow a little bit. And honestly, it doesn't matter what Bitcoin does. Sometimes Bitcoin going up in USD value makes the USD value of the other coins go up, and it still rallies investment in the altcoins. And then as the Bitcoin pairs start to round off, then they get their boost and everything has its day in the sun. So the question is what happens next? So if we go from 62 back up to 69, we have approximately another 5% to go. We've been through 10%. So at our worst case, if we went up another 5%, we could see Ethereum dropping off another, maybe 10%, 10 to 15%, somewhere in there. So we might be finding our support down right here at 0.027. So this is kind of an interesting way to trade Ethereum, or to kind of get an idea of how the broad market is going to react, simply based on the anticipation of Bitcoin dominance movement. But you know what? Bitcoin's in the sun. Like, it's unstoppable. So holding Bitcoin is pretty awesome right now. But when Bitcoin slows, which I think we're coming up on, we're going to start seeing a little bit of the rest of the market change. So it's going to be interesting to watch. But I hope that helped you guys learn something new and notice something new in the market today.
All right, you guys, we are almost to 1,000 subscribers, and when we get monetized, I'm going to be giving away these enviable Coinbook t-shirts, the apex of crypto fashion. So if you could comment your ideas on how I should distribute these. I'm not sure if I should give out one per day, or one to the best comment, or one per week. So give me your ideas, but I want to build this brand and expand our community.